Thanks for tuning into another episode of Full Retard. Today we have some Am I the A-hole questions from Reddit. But first off, I want to give a big shout out to our newest channel subscriber, Souza Weeza on YouTube. First question, am I the a-hole for wanting my wedding to be perfect? By Winter Middle 5774. So I, 45 female, and getting married to my boyfriend, 47 male. He has 3 kids, 2 adopted daughters, 25 female, 17 female, and a biological son, 24 male. I love my stepkids a lot, but there's one problem. His youngest is bisexual and has a girlfriend. I don't have any problem with that. But most of my family is homophobic, and my boyfriend wants to invite his kids' significant other since they're family. I had a talk about it, and he was mad at me for thinking that his youngest girlfriend shouldn't come because of my family. I tried my best to explain, but he was really stubborn, refusing to not invite her. I got mad at him too, and now we won't talk to each other. Of course, I love my stepdaughter, and her girlfriend is really nice, but I'm scared about my family causing a ruckus because of. Well, I can tell you right now, you are definitely the a-hole in this situation. I mean, you don't want to invite this person because someone in your family might dislike it. Well, by Sickdo, I'm not sure how you pronounce that, SICCD0, and they say, am I the a-hole for making an insurance claim against my neighbor for hitting my car even though my car is a beater? Well, I'm going to read the story anyway, but just from the title, no, you're not the a-hole. Somebody hits your car, it doesn't matter the quality of your car, they're responsible for it. If they won't pay cash to fix it, then you file against their insurance. I have an old car that I bought for $2,000 when I was 16. I'm 26 now. In the time I've had it, I've learned a lot about car maintenance. I fix it up with junkyard parts, and it's pretty cheap to keep running. It's dented and rusty as hell, but it goes and it's cheap. So anyway, my neighbor parks in his driveway and I park on the street. And he's gotten mad at me for parking in the street because he finds it harder to navigate his big truck around my car. I ask him if he wants me to move my car ahead a bit or behind a bit on the street, because I'm happy to. But I have to park somewhere on the street because I don't have a driveway or a garage. He didn't like that. He doesn't want me parking on the street at all. But I'm not about to park on a whole different street than the one I live on. Anyway, this week I was sitting on my fire escape reading a book and saw my neighbor drive out of his driveway right into my car's side. I grabbed my phone and started filming ASAP. I walked out to the car still filming and got a good video of the damage to the door panel. It was dented and scratched. Now, my car was already pretty beat. It's got body panels from 3 different cars, dents and dings all over. It's got damage to the convertible soft top that I've fixed up with glue and patches, etc. It's a tough old girl. So the new damage didn't bother me much. I didn't plan on fixing it. But it did bother me that my neighbor hit and run my car, especially because he knew it belonged to me. So after a few days of thinking on it, I decided to file an insurance claim. I sent the company the video which had gotten my neighbor's license plate in it. I thought they could find his insurance and settle. The insurance company said that for a hit and run, the policy was that I needed to file a police report. So I did. I wasn't expecting that much, but I got a $1,600 payout from my neighbor's insurance. I guess they appraised my car based on its estimated value based on the model and year, and didn't pay attention to the fact that it was an absolute beater with a lot of do-it-yourself fixes. Anyway, my neighbor is mad at me and came to my house after the insurance thing had paid out, and he was looking to yell at me. But my landlord was there in the hallway doing some repairs, and when he came looking for which door was mine, my landlord told him that if he wasn't invited to get the hell off his property. Guess he could tell this guy was angry and probably wasn't a good idea to send him up to my room. I feel a little bad that I hid, LOL. Feels cowardly, but it was also cowardly. He did a hit and run. Am I the a-hole for taking a huge insurance payout on my beater car because my neighbor hit it? No. And he's lucky he didn't go to jail for hit and run, so he should count his blessings and quit while he's ahead. But you are definitely not the a-hole. Well, that's it for this episode. Be sure to subscribe on YouTube, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to our podcast. As always, leave a comment, like the video, and from here on out, I think we're going to do a shout out to every new subscriber on YouTube. So subscribe and get your own little personal shout out.